Welcome to Grab Bag Wednesday recorded programming. I am your host, the Tigg. A little touch on a few things for Stenod members and anybody who paints. There's still a contest open until the 21st for a painting livery of GTP cars for NASCAR Racing 2003. I've gotten one submission so far. I've gotten a few things straightened out here and there. For those keeping tabs on my technical learning stuff, a few things straightened out. As you can see, I've got an Assetto Corsa to work with OBS. I figured that little deal out. So today's show, I'm doing Assetto Corsa's Grab Bag Wednesday, but since I had a technical issue on Monday, I'm doing a Assetto Corsa today. I am running the Ford Sierra RS500 BTCC at Monza, modern layout. 14 opponents, 80%, because I have no idea how good I am or bad I am. I've never driven this car past this before this morning, and then I've not driven this course in quite a long time. So the Riverside you see is me trying to do an online thing to see how this thing works online with everything going, but it worked pretty good, so there you go. So without further ado, we're going to hit the engine button. And of course I didn't put a hat on today. I've got a Star Wars sweatshirt on. Nothing racing today. Grab Bag Wednesday is going to be what it is, grab bag, whatever I feel like running. So if it's mostly going to be sim racing, racing sims. May throw American Truck Simulator up there every once in a while, and then of course something else that I feel like playing. I've got some other first-person shooter games that I just may throw up there, and of course if you go down to my other game section, there is that sim theme park thing that I play occasionally, not very often. But you never know what's going to happen on Grab Bag Wednesday. That's the fun of Grab Bag Wednesday. That's what it's going to be. Oh, it worked. There it goes. And I keep getting to turn off Discord, so if you see that number flashing up at the top, that's what that is. Yeah, vaping again. So, I did try to run this with 20 cars, and I kept getting the CPU hit earlier, so I knocked it down to 15. There was something wrong with the steering too. I keep having to play with the steering on this thing. I don't know why, but I do. And of course I've set it up to put the steering wheel on. Honestly, I did. That was for when I was online too. The essential thing. That's as high as it goes. So just one more. I should just turn that off. There you go. There's enough. Oh, the real time too. That's just in case somebody was on there when I was on there. Turn that off. There you go. I've got auto clutch, auto blip. If you saw it under racer. The only thing I put on was fuel consumption for difficulty. It's still going to do that. I've got auto blip. There's something screwy about this sim and the auto blip. Yeah, see, I've got it on auto clutch and auto blip, but I'm still getting the transmission thing. That will not count. I don't even know if I'll get a hot lap in this. Because I don't understand why that's not working the way it's supposed to. Like I said, I've not driven this course in forever. This version of this course. And I've not driven this car ever, so... Well, at least it's not... That doesn't feel natural doing it that, well, it feels like I'm driving a street car when I do it that slow. And I even shift faster than that. When I'm driving a street car, so. Who knows? It's probably just me. It's probably not even the same. Yeah, well, this car definitely wants you to auto the left. There you go. There's no 6th gear in this car. Shit! Well, that was fun. Let's do that again. That would be fun to see in replay. I don't know how I got through all of that without hitting anything. I really hate that moniker over there. Alright, Bill says I'd like this car. I really don't. Sorry, Bill. I don't like this car. I don't know what it is. I don't like this car. I'm really not liking Assetto Corsa at the moment, really, be honest with you. I don't know why everybody loves this thing, other than it's pretty. I think it drives like, I don't like the way it handles. I don't like the way each mod, you know. See? Look at my pedal work, it's perfect. Well, but it shouldn't be causing transmission issues. And I feel like I gotta drive like a granny. I have the granny shift. That's what it feels like. I have the granny shift. So it doesn't do that. Look at that, it's already deep yellow. Every time I shift. Maybe I should go put automatic shift on. Doesn't matter when I shift. It's still gonna come up with that freaking. I'm gonna blow this tranny out. It's turning more and more red. I'm gonna blow this tranny out. That's all I know. Unless they're expecting me to push the pedal all the way down. Oh, I started braking way too soon. Way too soon. There you go, Bill. Unless I screw up, here's going to be your time lap. This is usually the only corner I screw up in. It's the first one. I should have been in 2nd gear. Doesn't matter. I need to turn that off. That's annoying. No, I'm going to screw up this corner too. No, I might as well go playing in the sand now. This is just, I don't know. There's just something about this. I don't know if it's me. Between this one and rFactor 2, they're both beautiful sims, and neither of them I can drive, so I need to stick with the old boys. Oh, I'm about ready to blow in that transmission. Well, let's see if we can break the transmission. Why don't we? Be honest with you, this is one of my least favorite road courses. This particular version of it, I think I've blown the transmission. Yep, I blew the transmission. Well, hell, if that guy's running... What is my fat? Oh, 232. Oh, lordy. Well, let's see if we can get a fast lap in before I blow the transmission. I feel like such an idiot because I can't shift this car. No, wait, I'm thinking I'm somewhere else. Never mind. I think I'm up here. Oh, lordy. Yeah. What the hell? Yeah, I'm just going to upload this as it is, because at this point... Oh, you're not even seeing the replay. I swear this freaking thing is a piece of crap. Between OBS or Assetto Corsa, I don't even know how much of this you're seeing. I'm watching the replay, and it's not showing up on that, which pisses me off to no end. Oh, wow. That was messed up. Oh shit, this is where I want it to be. Pause it. Why is that not there it goes. Oh, now it's not going. That makes no sense why that won't do it. That makes no sense. That makes no sense. I'm still trying. Okay, so it won't show replay. See, that you get to see some of the flipping of the car. I mean, I barely touched the other car and it flipped. So there you go. We're gonna go back to the pits, and then we're gonna. I can't watch that screen and this screen at the same time. So I don't know if you're getting to see half of it. No, you're not, are you? Stupid son of a. So, I don't know why this doesn't want to do this. I don't understand this. I don't honestly understand. It's not capturing it. I don't understand it. Why it's not capturing it. There it goes. Maybe that'll work. that seems to be showing up, so. This is just irritating the hell out of me. Well, let's see if we can see that replay. Oh, did I hit? Okay, yeah, you're going to see it now. Okay. Well, you get to learn the technical difficulties that for the Tigg, just as he does. Look at that. I don't even know how that car flipped. I couldn't tell you how the physics have managed to make that car flip. Because they should have ran side by side like that. I mean, really. So, there's something in my mind that says there's something not right about this. I mean, I didn't hit him hard, and if he was going to flip, it should have been there, not there. I went back too far. Yeah, I like the model. That's a cool. I remember that well, it was called the Escort here in America. Locked him up a little bit. See? I still don't know what caused him to flip. Ooh, there's that 10th camera. Is there an 11th camera? No, there's not. Okay, so, alright. Let's go back to the pits. Let's start this over again. Give it one good hard lap for good old hot lap challenge. Without blowing up the transmission first. No wonder. It's my clutch isn't showing up. Well, that's why. Okay, so since my clutch is not my clutch pedal is not working, every time I come in the sim, there's a new issue. Even though I have it on auto clutch, it's still not doing it. Every time I come into this sim, there's a new issue. Every time I come into this sim. It's like I gotta spend an hour first before I actually do anything with it, or at least 20 minutes or so, just to find out what is screwed up this time and refix it. Because I shouldn't have to go in and re-assign all my pedals all the time when I go into the controller thing. Click my pre-made one that I've already done, and then having to do that every time. That's ridiculous. You know, see, I'm hitting my clutch right now. You can see it on the screen over there, on the wheeler thing next to my picture, but you cannot see it on the thing on AC, Assetto Corsa. I'm going to overdrive this corner. And look at that, the clutch thing. Is that what the auto... I have to wait for the clutch to come on? Is that what they're telling me? Well, the clutch isn't coming on when it should. Well, auto clutch sucks in this thing. So it should come on now, so I can shift. I'm too busy watching that, not watching what I'm doing on the track. That just irks me to no end that I have to sit here and play with this for hours on end just to get it to work right. I spent a lot of time just in setups, doing the setup screens. There's somebody right behind me too. Buddy. There you go, at 2:15. Because the sim does not want to work right. I could probably go faster. Or at least doesn't want to do what I want it to do. I don't know if the sim's not working right or whatever. I think it's the sim. I mean, how many of you other guys run Assetto Corsa and have issues like this every time you run it? Probably the guys that run it every day don't have this issue. But I don't run it every day. I maybe run it once or twice a week. Usually just once on Mondays. Probably braking too early for this corner. Yeah. Well, it's one of the corners I mess up. That's going to be slower than the last lap, so... Oh, it's faster. Wow, I'm up to 11th. Alright, that's good enough. Replay those last two laps. Now you got me to figure. You seen how I figure out the technical difficulties on OBS. Now I got to figure out the technical difficulties with this stupid sim. It's really bothering me because there's a lot of good content in it. That's what bothers me. There's a lot of great content. So just bothers me that that's not. I have to go through all that rigor every time I want to do something on it. That's not even me. Camera angle 10 sucks. I'm watching the pedal thing down here. Does anybody know what that little white or gray line is for next to the gas? I don't know. I know the red one's the brake. See, there's the brake, lighten up. But the blue one is the clutch. But what's that little white one for? Is that G-force? Well, that's what this thing's for. I don't know what that's for. So, you know, it's just heartbreaking. It just it pisses me off when things don't work the way they should. And sometimes I have to do this with rFactor 2 and Automobilista, but not every time. Sometimes, just not every time. That's a pretty camera angle. I like the effect there, the hazing on there. That's pretty. If I can figure out the clutch issue with this, I think I know what it is. I just gotta go in and reassign it every time I go in there, which is just a pain in the ass. I'm sorry, Kunis, but that is a pain in the ass, having to go in every time and reassigning your pedals. Oh, that's a nice angle. I'd probably chop another 3 to 4 seconds off this if the clutch actually worked right. Yeah, I know. I'm complaining, but when you watch, as you're watching, you can see plain and well that is an issue. That is a definite issue, the clutch issue. And I probably use too much brakes in these added in corners. This one here, and then the one on the back part of the sector 3 of the course. I probably brake way too much for those. Probably should upshift it through there. Upshift it there and then downshift it again. But you know, I'm not perfect. That was cool. I like the car. I just gotta it's nothing. I take my frustrations out on everything, but I know what the problem is. It's not the car. It's the sim in itself. It does not want to remember what I assigned. So there you go. So 2:13.7 is or 2:13.5 is my fastest lap. There you go, guys. So that's the hot lap for today. So back to pits. So that makes me 2:13.5. I don't think I can get a 2:06, but I probably could get it down to a 2:10 if I fixed my clutch issue. Maybe a 2:11. Definitely a 2:12. I can get 2:12 and 2:11, maybe 2:10 if I fix my clutch issue. But anyway, that's today's. See, I gotta have it. I gotta put the screen over. Yeah, I gotta have the screen over here too for OBS. I got 2 screens on here. There is a remote for laptop for the. Never mind. Me thinking out loud. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow on ISI Thursday, which will be a live broadcast from noon to 2 Eastern Time. Thanks for watching. Smoke me a kipper. I'll be back for breakfast.